At first, the rhinoceros seems calm. But across its skin, a heavy burden of parasites is already at work. Flies gather at the rhinoceros's face, while ticks cling to the softer folds around its eyes and ears. In the creases of the ear, parasites gather in clusters, feeding where the rhinoceros cannot reach. Even the thicker parts of the hide become a feeding ground. Crowded with swelling bodies. Along the belly and side folds, irritation builds. In places, the water cannot fully soothe. The rhinoceros tries to rub away the discomfort. But against parasites this small, even great strength has limits. Below the surface, the burden continues. The lower body carries its own hidden irritation. So the rhinoceros waits in silence, unaware that help is already gathering beneath the water. At first, only a few fish draw near, testing the rhinoceros with careful, uncertain movements. They circle once, then again. At first, only a few fish draw near. The first contact is tentative. A tiny cleaner reaches the skin, and the rhinoceros does not resist. Stillness becomes an invitation. The more the rhinoceros waits, the closer the cleaners come. One cleaner makes the first attempt, testing the skin with quick, precise nibbles. The fish is not grazing, it is targeting the parasite. Soon, the first few are joined by many more. Turning caution into collective purpose. Now the water around the rhinoceros begins to change, alive with small bodies and careful intent. Above the surface, nothing seems to change. Below it, a partnership is taking shape. What began as curiosity becomes action. The cleaner grips a swollen tick and begins to pull. The rhinoceros does the only thing it can do. It stands still and allows the work to begin. Now the river comes alive. Dozens of cleaners work the rhinoceros's skin with tireless precision. They gather where the burden is greatest. Following the folds where parasites collect most heavily. At this scale, every movement matters. A single cleaner strains against a parasite anchored deep in the skin. Above the river, the rhinoceros appears motionless. Below, a hidden workforce labors without pause. Working together, the cleaners strip away more than parasites. They clear the burden of dead skin and irritation. From above, the evidence is subtle. A trembling ring of water reveals the busy life beneath. In the deeper folds, the fish find the places. Where the rhinoceros needs them most. Then, at last, a parasite begins to give way. The first victory is small, but unmistakable. The cleaners move methodically, from front to back, leaving few places untouched. From the waterline, the contrast is striking. Above, stillness. Below, a moving carpet of life. For the fish, the partnership brings a meal. What torments the rhinoceros now becomes nourishment. Patch by patch, the thick hide begins to clear, revealing cleaner skin beneath the burden. Even from above, the river tells the story. Circling the rhinoceros with rings of quiet motion. In the green light below, the work takes on an almost ritual rhythm. The smallest spaces are searched with care. No deep crease is left unexplored. The burden is visible above the river. The answer is visible below it.